So after much speculation prior to the release of Venom, as well as teases from Tom Hardy and Amy Pascal during interviews, it appears now that Venom will be crossing over with Tom Holland Spider-Man in the future. Earlier this week, Venom director Ruben Fleischer spoke with Fandom, where he was quoted with saying that Sony is building towards an eventual crossover between Tom Hardy's Venom and Tom Holland's Spider-Man. It was also said that the origin of Venom had to be changed for Sony's cinematic universe due to the sharing of Spider-Man between Marvel and Sony, but we all knew the big change was coming when it was first announced that the first film would not include Spider-Man. So while it would be nice to finally see another interpretation of Spider-Man vs. Venom on the big screen, I'm a bit underwhelmed by this news since a few months ago I made a video about how I feel it would be pointless for these two characters to cross over this late in the game. The entire reason why Spider-Man is needed in a Venom story is because of the backstory between Peter Parker's relationship with Eddie Brock and the symbiote, and now that the origin of Venom has been taken care of without the inclusion of Spider-Man, aside from fan service, there's really no reason for these two characters to interact with each other. Now, an important thing to note is that once Marvel and Sony made a new deal to keep Spider-Man in the MCU, Kevin Feige said that Spider-Man now has the ability to cross over between cinematic worlds, and since we know Venom isn't in the MCU and Sony is developing a Madam Web film, with Ruben Fleischer now saying that these two characters will eventually cross over, more evidence supporting the making of a live-action Spider-Verse is now present. I talked about this in a previous video, so if you want to hear more on that, check out that video, and honestly, it's just making too much sense right now for Sony to not be developing some sort of live-action Spider-Verse. So let me know what you guys think about this news. Are you excited to see these two characters cross over? Why or why not? And do you think a live-action Spider-Verse is being developed based on this report and the eventual Madam Web film being developed? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, follow my social medias, and I will see you guys again in my next video.